today. From Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, this is Madden NFL 21. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Detroit gearing up for their opening drive here, led by Matthew Stafford, the veteran, former #1 pick back in 2009.
And his arm strength is often described as out of this world, and I've seen some throws out of him that are just really off the charts. But sometimes he relied on his arm so much, his footwork got in the way, led to some inconsistency. But I've loved watching him evolve as a quarterback. He gets better and better each year.
On first down, it's Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
Stafford.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
On the play. And the Lions.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First down, Detroit.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now Stafford toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. And he'll find Galladay, that's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up second and 5.
To the air again, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. And that takes us from second to 3rd down.
3rd down. And 5 yards to Joe.
Stafford looks to throw again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Frank Clark in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
The score remains tied, 0-0.
KC's offense ready to take over. Drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball carrier.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 30-yard line.
Bell. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Here we go now on first and goal.
Watch the run. Mike 51. Easy.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Ready. Blue 50.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Swift, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards.
From the 50, Stafford. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down.
First down, Lions.
the gun, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chiefs, 33.
Operating from the gun. Stafford, open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
Holding offense.
Let's go. Let's go.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrann Mathieu. Stafford's pass.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
For a Kansas City.
That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. 14 yards as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Is good.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 20.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Amendola again, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Stafford, he's got his tight end over the middle. TJ Hockenson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, Stafford here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, it got outside of the... into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Stafford. Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And now here comes Kansas City. But what a break here. Turnover late in this first half, and now they're set up in field goal range already.
With a chance to get more. So what you're telling your unit as they go out onto the field is very simply this. We've got 3 in our hip pocket. Don't jeopardize that. Let's attack and go for the big one here. Let's go get 6 and give ourselves a chance to really feel good going into the half.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone.
Lions, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. And I guess right now as we look at some of his struggles today, the term next play really applies here. He's got to move on.
I love where your head is on that because that's where his head needs to be, exactly what you've said. Yes, there have been mistakes made, but he's got to move on and play the next play as if it didn't happen, keep his confidence up. But how about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've got to be feeling great about what's going on right now. They've already gotten to him a few times. They want to keep that up. Maybe they can pick off a few more.
Now they've disrupted already for 3 INTs. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
On first down, Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Now it's Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation. They'll run with Swift, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Desmond Trufant brought him down. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 41, Mahomes.
Mahomes pass.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense set to take over, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
Again, it's Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff looking right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
3rd and 17.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. There's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
Take over 1st and
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 49.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss?
Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good.
The field goal is...
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
17. Lions 7.
A They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Everybody stay under control. Let's just make plays, man.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
16 brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Stafford.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
Stafford's pass.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 50 at Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. At a 45-yard line.
Number 26,
Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
Desmond Trufant brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 40.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The Chiefs on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Mahomes' pass caught by Watkins. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Rush it. Rush it.
Back to throw. Mahomes being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
The ball carrier.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Chiefs 20, Lions 7.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.